Hey! Hey guys.
Hi,
Welcome back again.
We are so back.
And today we have something new, something fresh. You know, there's a new
So
girl
fresh.
on the street.
I was so happy when I realized this girl
dude.
is coming like much closer than what I thought, because I saw the casting call.
Yes.
And then I was looking at like the poster when it was like it's coming now. I was like,
and also I think because season 1 was now, and I think
yeah,
I was like, nah, maybe
I
not
definitely
yet,
thought
not
it was gonna
yet.
take longer.
But then they came
No
back.
complaints though.
No, not at all. Not at all. Season
No
2,
complaints.
we are here, we are happy, and we're talking about Married at First Sight, South Africa.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and
subscribe. Turn on your post notifications.
But for now, I do think it's time for us to spill the reality.
Let's spill it, Mama. So, it's episode 1, season 2 of Married at First Sight, and we are introduced to the individuals.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
We see the ladies, they go to the bachelorette party.
I love the bachelorette party.
I was very okay. I don't like it, to be honest. I was like,
love it so
give
much.
me something.
It's so boring.
Like, give me something. Like, this is not a get to know me. Like,
it is though. It is.
So we see them. We see the guys, and then we see the women as well. So, what were your first like initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts. I wrote all of them down. So I have Upalesa. My first, like, when I saw her, I was like, she seems mature. Like the way she speaks, the way she approaches people, it gave mature. PORTIA, I was like, oh, that's a diva. Like,
so much.
Very
so
confident, very sure of herself. I was like, yeah, she's serious. But
she has a very strong character.
Yeah, very strong character. And then Unelisa, I was like, okay, I was shocked at her age because she looks like a baddie.
Girl, can we actually sit in that? Like, that woman is 40. When she said 40,
girl, I wrote it and I was like, this feels wrong.
I was like, what?
Like, I have it here like 40 because I have the ages here. And I'm like,
girl, she looks like she's 27.
Oh, that's a baddie right
she's
there.
Gorgeous.
Oh, she's bad.
Body teeth, face cut, not declining, outfits.
Guys, I literally thought she was like 27,
Same.
like 27. I was like,
I was convinced.
Like,
I was very convinced. I was very
40?
shocked when she said 40. I said, no, black don't crack. One thing about black, it don't crack.
And then who's the last one?
Like, I'm even trying to recall like something that she said. It's not coming to me. But we'll probably know. We'll know for sure next week.
Yes, all ladies are beautiful, gorgeous. Those are just the first impression.
I want to give you my first impression of the ladies.
Of the guys. Oh, I'm excited for this.
I want to start with Ngululeko. And I also want to hear your opinion about Ngululeko. Ngululeko was the light-skinned guy, and he looks like he's the youngest one there.
Yeah, he does look very young.
And he shared very, very interesting opinions. Right?
Yeah, he comes with the energy. Like, he's like, here I am.
Yes. Yeah. And he's quite upfront about who he is and what he thinks. Respect that for him.
Yeah.
So, Ngululeko, he made the comment about if he gets married, because I think they were speaking about the wedding night, about what's going to happen when it's the wedding night, because it's your first night, it's your first time meeting this person. So, are you guys gonna, have sex? Like, what's the arrangement? So, all the other gents, as expected, I guess, we're kind of like, nah, if she's like with it, like, then I'm with it, whatever. Ngululeko was like, no, as a man, I am laying the law.
I'm telling you now.
As the head of this house.
I'm telling you now.
I am telling you.
I am telling you.
And I have the final word in this house. And I'm telling you that
there will be no sex.
Until like 2 months. He said 2 months.
Yeah, he said
2 months.
We'll see.
Until he decides.
He's a flexible man. He's a flexible man. He can go every which way.
Whenever he feels like it's the right time.
As long as it's his decision.
Yes, it needs to go with what the house.
She must just be ready to open her legs when
he wants to, when he decides.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
That's diabolical. I will say he's about to be a problem. Whoever he's going to be paired up with, I feel sorry already.
Very much.
Like, I feel sorry already. He's very controlling. Even the what do they call them? The
advisors.
The advisors. The marriage advisors even spoke about that he has an interesting problem there.
I feel like Loki Ngululeko is definitely going to be the tummy of this season.
That's my thing. Now, I feel like he's going to be the problem of the season.
Definitely 100% going to. I feel like my problem is I don't necessarily have a problem with people, having thoughts and opinions and beliefs or a way that they want to live their lives.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's like if you're coming into a partnership with someone,
you need to be open.
You need to be open.
Yeah.
Even if it's just being open to having a conversation about it.
Yes.
You can't just go into this someone you have not even met in your entire life. This is how you've lived your life. This is what you expect. This is how things are going to go.
And this is it. That's it. I draw the line.
This is not how it works. This is real life, my love.
Yeah, no.
This is real life and this is not how it works.
He seems like, for me, I was like, are you looking for a wife? Or are you looking for someone to control? Are you looking for a puppet?
And my thing is, if we're being honest, I think this season, the age range.
I was about to speak on that. I want to speak on.
Mature.
Thank you, Married at First Sight, for considering that. I'm not sure how old the other ones are yet, but because I mainly focused on the ones that got married this episode.
Yes.
And I will say I'm happy with the age range that you guys have. I feel like there's no way there's not going to be drama because reality TV and it's people and it's feelings and it's marriage and whatever. However, I feel like this is a very responsible thing that you guys did because with the young people, we tried it.
It doesn't work.
We tried it.
It doesn't
and
work.
We saw flames.
It doesn't work, unfortunately. And because of this age thing, which is why I'm like, I don't understand. You're going to meet someone else who's also around your age and they're just going to go with the flow. Like, they're just going to follow.
I don't think he's going to get that. None of the ladies even seem like they would give him that.
Exactly. The women that I saw there, those are giving moms. Like, it's giving matured. It's giving,
I know what serious
I want.
Woman.
Serious, like, I also have an opinion. I also have something to say. So it's definitely going to be clash of...
Yeah.
It's going to be war.
And problem,
very much. And then Ubongani, guys. Ubongani is the guy that married Portia.
Sweetheart.
Oh, love him down.
Yeah.
Like I love him down. His character, he's a funny guy, he's a talkative guy.
Cute.
He's
like
loving,
he's so
he's charming. Like cute. Like if I was Portia and
I'd be so happy.
Let's talk. I know this is all over the place, but I want us to talk about the fact that he even gave her like a gift and a letter.
No one did
never met before with like the Bible verses, and I was like, come on, girl.
Like that smile, she never smiled again.
That part. And then we have Utemba. This time is always the last one I speak on.
Yeah.
Utemba was the one that married Unelisa. He's also cute. I think their personalities work
so far.
Because I feel like Unelisa is more like on the bubbly side of things, and then Utemba get the DJ, Temba the DJ,
Temba's a hustler.
You know? Say that. Oh, he's a hustler. He's a hustler.
I think we heard 3 jobs.
Yes.
From what we have, and they all seem like money-making jobs from also what we saw.
Yes.
So one thing about him, he said, "I'm gonna show you." The one thing I appreciate though is that they are showing them working. Like, they're showing that these are people who are serious. Hey,
they are serious. No, they're very serious.
Then you are sitting there. Ubangani was sitting there with these school shoes that he went to his factory and everything. They were showing us that, guys.
Oh, I love you, Dad.
We're taking only serious people. If you're in the cast next season, you have to be serious. No more models, no more actors, no more whatever. Serious jobs. We're going to factories now.
Yeah, so Jay, I'm excited for
the only other thing I have to say about him, but I hope Nelisa has cute toes because that man is obsessed with toes, girl. All he spoke about in that bachelor party was toes.
I said,
okay. I mean, listen, to each their own. But I'm just saying, Nelisa, all your toes. Nelisa replying to people's TikToks. Girl, if you see this, are your toes nice? Does he approve of your toes? Please tell me now, because next week I'm seeing another couple. I'm seeing 2 other couples. I'm not seeing you guys. So I can't go to bed without finding out.
How are your toes?
Did your toes naked?
Did they make the cut?
Like, if you can't speak like thumbs up, thumbs down, like different color hearts, like show us where we are sitting. But I am curious about the toes.
Also, guys, it's like the way they had the whole fetish conversation, I was so dead, because also in my head, it was the jump, because the women were having such serious conversations.
It was
so serious there. I was like, okay, okay, bachelorette. Then it moves to the gents, and they're like, okay, so what are your deal breakers? They're like, nah, toes. What? And then Nkulu was like, armpits. I'm like,
they
what?
were cackling.
I also did.
And they were, but you're so right, the shit between him was so crazy to me.
kept being like, wait, what the hell's going on?
I can't blame the gents though. I don't know you like that.
Exactly.
I don't know you.
Why
like
are we
that.
getting
The
deep?
woman we're getting
Why are we
deep.
getting deep?
The
guys,
woman we're getting
let's have
deep.
fun. Let's laugh.
I would have been a gent in the woman's
same.
section. I would have just everybody's sharing how they divorced. I'd have been like, yeah, man, I'm just here to give love a try.
Want us to get into the very problematic couple, Portia and Ubanga Nikosiam.
I love how you said it, Portia
and Ubanga.
Because that's literally what is happening. That was. If you want a summary of their love story,
that's it.
That's it.
Just take the tone of how we said their name. And you know what? Unfortunately, you know what? Unfortunately, I hate that Portia is making us side with a man.
Oh man, Portia.
Indoda.
Monna, Portia, Monna. You want me to sit on this platform, my platform, our platform, and talk about a man and protect him at all costs? I should be protecting women at all costs.
No, Portia, but you are making a side with the enemy.
Portia.
You're making a side with the enemy.
Portia.
Let's actually get into it. Oh, Portia, the moment she walked through those doors, the moment she came onto my screen, I knew she was going to be problematic. And that's my truth.
No, because
I knew she was going to be problematic.
She's like Nkululeko. On Jam, they presented themselves as who
they put it on the table.
I do say, I appreciate that actually. I appreciate the fact that I know from Jump you're going to be my problem.
But you know what? And maybe for those that haven't watched, you're asking yourself, why do we think she's problematic? Oposha walked onto the set and put it out there that Yena, she's very strict. She wants a man that is tall, dark, and handsome. If you don't meet that criteria, move aside.
I don't care. Damn, if you have the highest paying job in this country, the requirements are tall, dark, and handsome.
If you don't meet that, don't even look in my direction.
3 simple things.
Don't even breathe my way. Turn around.
It's not much work.
And you know what? I'm not necessarily saying that there's a problem with that. There isn't a problem with that. People have their own preferences and types, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what? I'm not trying to like be ageist, but unfortunately, I just feel like she's like what, in her late 30s, early 30s, or so around there. I think at some point you ought to reach a point as a person where you're like, wait again.
Swap the priorities.
Maybe looks. Maybe the top 3 things that are so important for me in a man aren't working, because I'm at this age and it's like not really working. So maybe let me look at character. Let's try that. Let's look at the person.
Kind, honest, reliable.
Let's try that.
Kind, honest, reliable. Let's change the big 3. Let's sober on the big 3.
Oh my god!
Oh girl,
I'm so sorry, my babe. But it's like, no. At some point, you ought to reach a point. And what I hate the most about the situation is that Ubongani is cute.
Yeah, shame. He's actually not bad looking.
He's really
at
not
all.
that bad at all. And outside of that, let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Ubongani, guys, sent Uposha a gift with a letter in it. He hadn't even.
Even Unelisa Temba, who made a great connection. She didn't get that.
So that's.
I said to Asake, that was the last time she smiled about that man. Going forward, she was not happy. That was the last moment of
the moment she didn't know. So the entire time as she's walking down the aisle, he was like this. The moment he turned, she said, "What?"
Oh, she was not happy.
She was disgusted.
She was actually not having
If the contract did not say, she would have turned around.
If she didn't sign a contract, she would have run away bride now. And her family would have run out with her. Because one thing about them, that they agree with her.
When the pastor asked.
All bashing. They all talk about one thing. Light skin
and curves.
Oh. They went in on that man. They laughed at that man. They cackled.
They were so unimpressed.
It was jokes and vibes to them. It was jokes and vibes to them.
Actually, you know what? Not that I'm deeping it. If we're being honest, let's think back. Like now, visually, I'm thinking in the back. when they had like their diary session,
it
was by the door outside. It was dark. It was dark when they had their diary session. So that means that those sisters were sitting at that reception, cackling, singing to the song. What the fuck is this?
Yes.
Like, what the hell is this?
And because media training 0, which is great because this is reality TV, they came to tell us the tea.
Yeah.
There's nothing in them saying, no, but when we get there, we're just going to be like, oh, he's cool, I hope they... No,
they said,
the cameras went on and they started laughing. The camera went on, they said, and action, and they were dead. Immediately dead. They couldn't believe it. They were like...
Even Palisa, when the pastor asked, but okay, family, what do you guys think?
But who Pastor X,
like,
guys?
They said,
who Pastor X is wrong, in my opinion. No, in my opinion, Pastor X is wrong. Guys, they know, they sat as the counselors. Pastor X, Utapa, Dr. Mpumi, Umayende, Ulinda. They sat together as a group.
Yes.
A group chat, and they spoke about Uposha and how unhappy Uposha was going to be, and that they are teaching Uposha a lesson. Why would you teach Uposha a lesson with someone's heart? But anyway, they spoke about that. Upasa X was very much present with his little chomps.
Oh, very much.
And they were there, they were talking, and they said, Uposha will love this man. And he knew she wasn't going to be happy. And then he asked everybody. He asked everyone, guys, are you happy with how he looks?
But you know what? Personally, I feel like he was genuinely just asking because in his head he's thinking maybe that's just a Portia thing.
Maybe got it wrong then.
It's a Portia thing. Surely not the whole family is about the total I can handle.
Well, he gets wrong. He should stop guessing. Stick to the Bible. Stop the guessing. Because that family had to find it in their
The sisters said nothing. They had nothing to say.
No, the sisters sat there like...
They said...
And they were in the front row. That's the sad
part. And then I think... I don't know who the third person was like...
Yes! There was someone who went... That was a sight to not see. Like, it was actually... And you know what's the crazy part?
Wow.
I deeped. I mean, I'm deeping it even now. That his family was on the opposite side.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing.
Niti. It's someone's child. His mom is possibly sitting there.
The sisters are quiet. It was the third person that was like...
It was the old people at the back, I think, that answered. Because the ones in the front were like... Front row was tough crowd. Then I think the back was like just, old people. Old people are just happy for marriage. You know, old people don't got time for that. But like, the sisters, very strict.
I was like, what the hell is
They're strict along with her. They are... And I can't wait to see a scene of them 3 together. Because...
3, like the sisters,
all the sisters and her, like at... I think we already saw them together.
Sure.
But after now.
Oh, they're gonna chow him.
After now.
They are going
because, they always
him.
meet their families, catch up, how's it going, whatever. I'm very excited to see their little private situations.
You know what my problem is, Palisa, about situations like this? About people who are so adamant about wanting to share their opinion about not being attracted to people or to a specific type of person and being adamant about, no, this person's not my type, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, like, unfortunately, because of the way that life works, you could be thinking about, oh my gosh, like, this person's not my type, like, I don't like the way they look. But you could very well also not be that person's type.
Oh yeah,
but they...
Not to say you're not pretty.
Yeah, but it's like, they at least have the human decency to be like, yes, you're beautiful. You're a
beautiful person. Not beautiful for, like...
But you're not my type.
And not even... For me, I don't even like that statement of you're not beautiful for me.
Yes.
It's like, you're beautiful, but you're not necessarily my type. You're not who I'd go for, but you're a beautiful girl.
So that was also kind of like my problem with the way that she was approaching the situation.
I feel like if it was swapped around and Mbongani didn't like her, the family also didn't think she was pretty, and his brothers or his sisters were cackling about him, were cackling about her, then I feel like it would have been a problem. It would have been like a hoo-ha. It would have been like the biggest thing. I feel like it's and again, you see, no, I'm defending men. But let me say, the thing is, then it seems snacks because if with men, it's not that deep. Like, we've normalized being able to be like, umbi and whatever. But if a man says that to her,
it's a big problem.
Or if the same reaction was given to her, South Africa would be roaring right now. Do you understand?
They would come for his grandma, his mom, his dad, his cat, and his dog.
Would find every female in his family tree. And they would have gone in on them. Do you understand? And it's fine. That's the way things are set up. Life is the way it is. But I'm just trying to show you, my sister, what's unfair, because you wouldn't like if that happened to you. You wouldn't like if people were saying you're ugly, because you're not, Bella. You're a beautiful human. But I'm just saying, you wouldn't have enjoyed it if now it is turned around. It would have been skepcel with you.
Because unfortunately, it's like, even though Temba is like this, I mean, Ubangani is like this cute guy, and you know, he's very much, oh wow, she's so beautiful. But unfortunately, everyone, like Sibatara Spangaka, we can read a room.
No.
Like, we can very much read
and you know what then sent me to Helen back? What sent me to Helen back is this girl sat on that bed, that honeymoon suite, looked that man in the eyes, slanted like this and said, oh, you're cute, Daisy. I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to punch you in the face, because you know you didn't mean that. You didn't have to say that to him. You didn't have to, because now you're lying to him. Now you're gaslighting that man, and your relationship just began. Don't do that. And then you go in the confessional to tell us that, no. When I said it's cute, like, I mean it. But
not for me.
Not for me. You're crazy. I do want you to know that.
Damn.
You're crazy. And you know what else makes you crazier? Is the fact that not even money can sway you. Like,
oh!
you're so crazy for that. Because why were they sitting in the reception?
I love it.
He's concentrating
I love it.
on reception. She's looking at her ring. Real.
Valid.
She's looking at her ring and she says, you know, this ring is actually big. You know, she doesn't say it in a cute tone, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I get it. I'd be picky about my ring too. She says, oh, this ring's big. That man, without even batting an eye, he turned around, looked at her finger, and said, well, buy another one. Don't care about the pool. Buy another one.
Don't worry about it.
So he looked at it, said, don't worry about it, and looked right back at the reception. And she clocked in that moment that only a rich man can act like that. Because a man who's not would have started telling you,
like,
you know that light work. After she'll be like, nobody is like, baby, light work. I'll sort it out. But this thing even, but she saw that man is bawling when he didn't even flinch at the idea of buying a whole new ring. Not even, we're gonna go resize this one. A whole new ring. And she still looked us in the eyes in her confessional. And she said, money's not everything. She said, oh, big money, Mr. Big Money.
Yeah, big baller, no.
But money's not anything.
I don't care. She said, I don't care.
I said, oh, she's dead ass.
No, she's very dead ass about
her top three, her big three.
She's not flinching. But it's that. So dark and handsome, period.
That's all. She doesn't. She's just a girl, guys. She's just a girl, and compromise is not her thing. Compromising is not even on her list of things. The thing is,
I feel like she could even compromise for a man that's not that moneyed. Like, I feel like, like, if you're not that moneyed, it's okay.
As long as to look at.
Yes. She needs something to look at. She wants to turn over at night in the sister, morning.
We saw Bangani in a factory. Bangani school shoes. And you know, school shoes, they don't run out of business.
Oh, no, they don't.
Every year, parents are buying school shoes. Wow. Every year. Mid-year, middle of the year.
And top of the year. School shoes giveaways.
Drives. School shoes. Serious. He was sitting with his pair there in his office, in his big office. He was serious. You telling me that didn't even make him a little bit more attractive?
Nah.
You crazy. No, I like you, Portia. You're crazy. I like that you're this crazy.
Another woman would have been like, oh, okay.
No, immediately. She said, oh, okay. I'm shocking.
She said, okay.
And she said, well, it ain't everything.
My relations are definitely, they're not making it. Like,
there's no way they're going.
They're gonna make it.
That car stationary.
Ubangani is obviously, like, obviously Uposha, she can't even pretend. Like, she's struggling to pretend at this point. So it's like, Ubangani is obviously going to see it, and obviously she's going to have an attitude, and it's just not going to work, and then they're not going to make it.
Yeah, I also don't believe in them making it. I just hope he has a cute crash out. I don't want him to have an ugly crash out.
Yeah.
He can choose. There's many crash out options.
Just disassociate yourself from her.
Like, keep quiet. Okay. Like, don't
wait until the contract ends.
But don't like crash out. Don't shout it. Don't fight hate with hate. Don't fight fire with fire. Bongani, this is me giving you advice. You know what I mean? As a little sister, I'm saying don't fight fire with fire, please, because I don't want to hate you too. You know what I mean? I have this problem where I automatically just can hate a man now. Don't make me do that, because can you see right now? I'm literally campaigning for you.
Hey, bongs.
And knowing men,
Brapi.
Next episode, I could be literally decampaigning, if that's even a word. You understand? But yeah, I don't believe in them at all. I think it would take Jesus himself coming down and literally sitting down with him. I think even he would have to do some convincing.
With Portia. Sit down with Portia. Not them, with Portia.
So, because I know that's not going to happen, even though God of miracles, I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't want them to make it. Let me even put it like that.
Real.
I don't want them to make it for the sake of the child and for the sake of Bongan. I don't want them to make it.
Unfortunately, what's her name? Portia. If we're being honest, I'm gonna be the first to say it. Portia is the Tammy of the season.
Welcome back, Tammy.
Boy, Ninja, I know. Guess who's back?
I'm telling you.
I want us to now get into Unelisa and Utemba.
Yes.
What are
this is our positive, I guess, little part of the show. Firstly, I just thought, damn, they're compatible.
So compatible.
Even their families kind of like sensed that they were going to be compatible because I could see like the joy in both sides of the family when they saw them together. But also as each one came out, each side was happy. Yes. So everything was like just gelling, like it was gelling. But like we said, first impression me of Unelisa, of course, is that she's gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Beautiful woman.
So beautiful.
And then of course she gets into, first things first, her dad issues. And they seem like she said she's healed. I don't know, but I feel like she's trying to indicate that she feels like she's passing that. But it seems fresh. It seems very, very fresh. It's like a fresh wound. So I hope whatever happens between Yen and Utemba, they're able to get through those problems because those things come up. That was something that came up to me. Then I realized I think their dads. Yes, both their dads are late because now her dad is late, even though she had dad issues. Both their dads are late. So I was like, okay, I guess they have something to talk about in terms of trauma bonding or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then also she's been through an abusive relationship. Oh. And so that was something to note as well. I was nervous for her. So because she went first and then we saw her man, I was very nervous for her. I was like, oh my gosh, this woman, clearly she has a lot of issues.
Yeah, a lot.
That issues. Then she was in a relationship and it was abusive. And I just thought to myself, oh my gosh, please, can this not traumatize her? Please. Please. So I'm happy.
He looks very much like a kind of guy, and I think we've already said that he's very much of a hustler.
Yeah.
And I think she's just such a lovely person from the first episode. I feel like she's very much a lovely person.
Oh,
and her family is also lovely. My favorite moment of the wedding would have to be the son.
Oh, binder.
Oh, that was so lovely. That was so cute.
I was like, damn, her child is 19. He's gonna hear us talk about his mom.
Oh my gosh.
So awkward. Now my mom is on TV.
Oh my gosh. Now your friends are talking about your mom. Nah. No,
and your mom's a baddie.
Shame. That was the cutest
But that was so cute.
And even when Utemba then looked back and was like, nah, me and
we're buddies.
I was like, oh my
God. Portia. Portia. Thank God that man didn't bring that little girl there. She was gonna look at her child like,
because at this point that would be her finding out. That'd be her finding out. Because if you clock it,
I'm so serious though. I'm so glad.
Because actually, like, clock it. If Ubangani had bought his sister there, Portia would be so confused.
Portia would have been done.
You have a kid?
She would have said nephew. She said, she would have been like, Uncle B. Because dad is never her first assumption. But anyway, Utemba is the opposite. Utemba embraced it immediately.
He embraced it. Even the kid was very much welcoming. But I think all of them, it's very much...
Oh, I love boy children who want love for their moms.
Oh, same. Like, that was
so cute.
He
Open
seemed very happy.
And happy,
Yes, everyone was just so happy. But then again, it's like, this is the first time we're meeting and it's a wedding. It's very much happy, joy, whatever. So we'll see how this relationship plays out. But my prediction is definitely they're going to make it to the end.
Yeah.
Not to say they won't have issues. I definitely think they might have hiccups here and there. Yeah. But overall, they seem very, very promising.
Yeah, they do.
They do. What are your predictions?
My prediction is they're gonna make it. I like the fact that he has jobs. And she said that multiple streams
of income.
I had a problem with his I wasn't sure. I think I later realized it because I said friend ? I think it was his cousin. And his cousin was like very opinionated about the situation. So he came, he told them, hey, I'm gonna get married to someone I don't know. And he said to the other guy, you're gonna leave him, like you're gonna let him do this or something like that. So it's like that's a very bold,
strange.
Like I was like, but it's like, okay, TV per, you know,
trying to be,
you know, acting, like, you know what I mean? Am I wrong? Like I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, he's eating. then I realized, oh, he's not acting, because then he firstly his opinions are throughout, but then the one thing he said was he doesn't know like how it's gonna go down, especially because with them, like I think he's Tonga, but in their culture they want to marry their own,
like people from Limpopo.
Yes, people from Limpopo. When they say their own, they mean people from Limpopo. So he's concerned that, like, you know, what's the vibes gonna be? What's the vibes gonna be in Ghana? I mean, PORTIA. What's the vibes gonna be? Like, what the vibes are gonna be for what?
Is my question.
But then, so I said, men, don't ever go with men in life. Don't ever go with men in life. He says Unelisa,
then he's
and
like,
now
wow,
he's forgotten.
She's beautiful.
He's forgotten completely.
What happened to
that
the
he was
women?
so opinionated
What happened to the
that he
women?
wants Umfazi Limpopo. And watch, if Nelisa does something that maybe like Utemba goes and confides in him, he's gonna be like,
I told you,
she's not from Limpopo. I told you. But when she cooks, he'll be like, wow, what? You see what I'm saying, men? You can't go with men, guys.
But also, it's like there's so many.
Also, awushati wena ngithi. Akushati wena ngithi.
Hence I asked ungenapi.
Like akushati wena ngithi.
I asked ungenapi. Because like, Gutemba must also be in a ring. Gutemba's outside and Gutemba's outside.
You don't have to go to the honeymoon suite. Why are you upset? We're not at Aviante for you. We're not. This aisle, not for you. You're not walking it. So you're walking all the way to your reserved seat. So why do you have a problem with, or like you have so many like preferences for him?
But outside of that, my chat is also like, Utemba is not the first man or Tsonga man
to step out on the Limpopo,
to not marry a girl from Limpopo. He's not the first. So 10 years no special just back when he married someone outside. Let's get into that.
Please answer if you find this video. If Ushatile no Limpopo women are good for you.
Good for you.
But like,
that's your life. That's your choice.
No, Temba Nkosiyam. I don't like that. Like, I also just think I don't like people who are like that, closed off in terms of like cultures and whatever. We have beautiful cultures in this country. So and if they blend it, they're even more gorgeous. So, angas money straight to so good to gatekeeper in Gaga. Like, please. All our cultures are rich. And my thing is, I'd even understand, Vanessa, if he had a problem with like something else that's really taking off. But it's about the culture. Yes. Like, I'd understand if he's like questioning the decision. Bible, you haven't met this like,
person.
Like, you're a very picky person. This is
how
not
do you know
for you?
You're gonna like this person? But you're just concerned about the cultural thing.
Yeah.
I
was like, no, man. Also, men are usually not that interested. Yeah. Like, usually not that interested. So I was also shocked because I don't know who the other person was. I'm guessing it was another family member. And he was like, are you gonna let him? Maybe it's like a maluma or something. But the other guy was fine. Like, he was like okay, if that's what you want to do. And that's usually what men do. So I don't know what you got going on.
It's definitely giving. Can't believe it.
And he was throwing a fit. He was not happy. But I said, yeah, no. I said, families are very happy. I also said he's very strict about like leaving. Like, if he's unhappy, he's gonna leave. He keeps saying that.
Utem?
Yes.
Oh, love it.
Utem keeps saying,
love it.
He's not gonna waste his time. He's not gonna waste that girl's time, that woman's time. He doesn't believe in that. If he's unhappy, he's gonna leave. I think he said that like 3 times before I wrote this thing, and I said, damn, he's
that I appreciate that. I appreciate
rather
that.
cut the journey early than you know what I mean. And he didn't say like, oh, I'm not gonna put effort. He's saying, no, we're gonna do what we do. But if it's not gonna work out,
then it's not gonna
work. Everybody go home. Everybody go home.
Let's leave.
And he was serious about that. He was dead. I said he has a bit of trauma. I think there was a relationship he stayed too long in because he was standing on business. He was like, don't be shocked when like they cut Nelisa and Temba's story short.
They write a thing.
Serious,
they chose to leave the experience. Don't be shocked.
Don't be shocked. Don't say I never told you.
But he seems happy.
Yeah, but he seems very happy. So I'm glad, Temba, that hopefully you won't be leaving us. But yeah, I'm happy about them, man. I'm very happy. Does he have a kid?
I don't think so. They didn't mention
Yeah, they didn't mention a kid, but
they didn't mention a kid.
Yeah, no, they seemed very happy, very cutesy.
And your
Once again,
predictions?
just hope the toe situation is in order, and my prediction is for as long as she has nice toes, and
everything will be good.
Everything will be okay. I'm just kidding, but no, I predict that they're going to actually see it through, follow through. They also seem like very mature people.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping whatever issues they come across, they can deal with. That's my hope. But yeah, excited for them.
But overall, I think we're very excited for this season of Random First Sight South Africa.
Very excited.
So far this episode was good. Good. Hopefully next week is also going to be good, and we'll be back.
It has to be.
We'll be back. I don't know when we'll be back to give you guys
with this. We're figuring out schedules because we live in a very busy
country.
We have stuff, none of us stuff, no sleep. I'm options way to Amaningi right now. We're close with options.
Yeah.
And like we're just trying to figure out what's the best scheduling because we also don't want to talk about things when you guys are no longer interested.
Talking about them,
once it's already like gone or whatever the case may be. One thing I have realized with you guys, because even with Izingani, you guys still engage even
100%
2 weeks after. So I'm happy you guys give us 2 week grace because I feel like we might be needing those sorts of graces.
100%.
Because right now scheduling with these shows is also tricky. They're all coming out
at the same time.
So yeah, and we post once a week. So it's very tricky. But we're gonna try. We're hoping next week is Rod though.
No, next week let's make that commitment. Next week we're doing
is
Real
Rod
Housewives
because we haven't spoken about the first part one because
nothing happened there.
So we'll be talking about it overall.
Yes. Yeah. So stay tuned for that next week. Same time, same place.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do the big 3.
Oh, do the
tall, dark, handsome. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And the next one. Buy another one.
We love you so much, guys. Bye.